那个工人帮我们做好了。So we're just about to start. So we're just we're starting here. So what we're seeing here is one of the factories where we buy the furniture from. So there's different designs, but basically the main thing is that this is where the wood comes from. So this is the raw material which gets purchased in bulk. That's the raw material in there, and it gets processed all throughout. So what we're going to see, we're going to show you how it gets processed, part of it. So that's again the raw material. If you can look at the wood over there, look at the wood over there. There's a slight imperfection. So because what we do in here, we actually use real wood. So it's not chipboard or anything, and that reflects on the quality of the furniture itself. So we're going to have a look at it now. That's part of the same wood being processed after the processing. This is part of the processing here, as you can see. There is other wood over there. Other wood over there is raw material again. There's different types of woods that get purchased here. This is part of it. And depending on what type of furniture they're going to make for you, they use different types of wood. Now we're going to have a look at it. Now we cannot show you the whole of the process today. We're going to show you a bit of it, and then you can actually have an idea. But that is part of the processing. So what they do depends on the frame or the type of product that they've got to do. They cut the wood in different shapes, and then they glue them together, as you can see here. They're glued together. And I think we're actually just about to see some gluing process in there. That's the gluing process, part of it. And if you see over there in there, this is where it's glued and it's left there to cure. Now this is actually gluing it at the moment. Gonna have a look at them. This is how they glue it. And everything is handmade. Everything is handmade over here. So patiently, as you can see, there's different size of wood. There's to say, it's real wood, and it is cut in different pieces and then glued together, and then it gets refined. I don't think that we're going to be able to see where it's refined and how it's refined, but we're going to actually try to show you right now. We're going to go forward here. So we're going to show you in a second how it's going to compact it. So basically, once it's put all the glue in there, with this particular tool, it's going to compress it, and it's going to put it together to cure, where it's going to be left here for a while. So here, what this tool does over here, is actually applies pressure at both sides, and it's left here to cure for a while. So this is fresh glue, as you can see. I just touched it there, it's fresh glue, and that's okay. So it's left here for a few hours to cure, and then it's completely glued. And when it's glued, actually, you get something of the sort over there. Now let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at what we've got over there. I think this is the cured. What we have seen before, this is what happens when it's cured, when it's completely dry and ready to be handled. After that, when it's cured, then it's actually, this is the part where it's actually cut in different shapes. So if I remember well, there used to be a machine over. Oh,没有。OK. Yes. 但是呢，先要把好的这个，你看到吗？Okay. So then it's cut. At the moment, you cannot see this process. We're going to show you some other processes anyway. It's going to go in here. So this again the glute boots over here. There is some more over there, as you can see. This is one of the frame of the sofas. So there's many shapes. And it's one of the frames of the sofas. Let's have a look. This is one of the processes. Let's have a look at the detail. Yes, it's partially worked on, so it needs a bit more work. But depending on, there's a lot of furniture that's been made here, so it's quite difficult to show you everything. But basically the point is that this is another part of the process there, so you can see the another part of different types of furniture. And I'm going to show you this particular part of the process which is actually going on at the moment. So let's have a look. So that's the shaping. That's part of the shaping of the哦，这个是这个吗？那个是怎么样的？哦，是这样的。然后我关了，没有这个了是吧？哦，明白。哦，好，谢谢。So the point is, as you can see, this particular process is actually taking care of just one part of the many pieces. So this particular handcrafting, because actually handcrafting is not machine that's doing it. So this particular gentleman over there at the moment, what he's doing is taking care of several of these pieces and is only changing a particular part of the piece of that furniture. Just a particular part is taken care of. Just one part. So it's just an assembly line, a human assembly line. That's it. That's the smoothing of another particular piece of the furniture. Is the sanding with another machine. Just gonna go over, you see. That's another piece, and then if you actually come tomorrow, for example, you're gonna see other processes, other pieces in the same part of the factory, because it really depends. It changes depending on the type of furniture they're making at the time. So, for example, at the moment we're seeing this, but tomorrow maybe another part, maybe some legs or something else. Just have a look. So that's legs of another particular type of furniture, and you can see that what this gentleman is actually doing at the moment is actually taking care of the sanding of a particular part of that piece over there. So it's taking care of just that piece, it's looking after just that piece, and it's making sure that a particular part of that piece is sanded to a certain standard. But then, as we'll see, there's quality control as well. We're going to have a look at that in a minute. But now we actually have seen everything in this part. We've seen everything in this part of the factory. As we've seen here, what we do, we start from the raw material, which is over there, the raw material, and we handle it in different processes to make the particular parts of the furniture. And this is done in this particular floor. There's another little bit that we're going to show you right now. That's the partial assembly. We're actually doing the partial assembly over there. So we've seen that different parts of the processes. Have a look at this. This is real wood. As you've seen, the real wood, where it comes from there. That's the raw material, and it gets processed and made into something beautiful as this. And this is only part of the furniture. We're going to see the partial assembly of another type of furniture. This is a particular, for example, this one then becomes this chair. Look at it. Just the frame of the chair. And if you look at it, when it's glued individually and it's left there for a while. And this is what was actually happening is that this has been glued. This has been glued, okay, and it's kept there for a while. You have a look at this other process over there. So in this particular case, they're assembling another type of furniture in there, and there is another type of furniture over there. And you see the different types of pieces, and that changes. Look, it's placing the glue over there. It's all handmade. All handmade. It's part of the assembly line. Beautiful. We're going to go. Now we've almost seen everything here. We can only show you what is happening today right now, but if we come here another point in time, then we'll find something else, other types of furniture. We're going to go upstairs. We're on the ground floor. We're going to go on the second. We're going to go to the second floor. Let's go. There's another type of furniture over there, as you see. We're going to go up the stairs. The cameraman is sick at the moment. So look down. This is the first floor, and here we're going to see some of the furniture has been packed, ready to be shipped out over here, and we're going to see some very interesting parts of the process, the manufacturing process. So on the ground floor, what we had seen was the wood being handled and made into different parts of different pieces that then make up this furniture over here. But let's have a look at what's going on over here. This is where some furniture has been packed. Look at this other furniture here. This has been already painted. It's not completely assembled, it's been painted. So look at the rest. So here has been packed, ready to be shipped. Okay, so this is how you would expect the furniture to arrive at your door, packed this way. Now we're going to have a look at a very interesting. We're going to have a look at very interesting part of the manufacturing, which is something that still occurs up to this day. We're going to have a look at it right now, yeah? 怎么样？日本怎么样？
日本啊，很冷啊。
很冷啊。So we're gonna have a look at this beautiful furniture over here. But we're gonna see the carving, the hand carving of the parts of the furniture, which is quite interesting. So it's hand carved. Oh, 对不起啊 it's hand carved. 你好，你好，我们再看一下啊，再拍视频啊。So we're gonna have a look at the carving of this particular piece. So in this particular case, what this lady is doing is carving one particular piece, and the reason is obvious. It's hand carved, and she's only carving one piece right now, just for simplicity only. And she's going to carry on carving and carving that particular piece the whole day long. But it's all hand carved. Now we're going to see another piece. So she's in charge of this particular leg. You see many of them there. many of them there, and she's only in charge of that. 请问一天你能做到多少个？
做了多少条啊？
多少个？一天？
一天可能做了50-60条吧。
50-60.
对。
So in one day she can actually do 50 to 60 of these in one day. So you can see the amount of care. Let's have a look at the detail here. Look at the amount of care that she's got to take. Look, and it's all hand carved. It's absolutely amazing. Look, hand carved to this day. So it's not machines that do it. It's hand carving of the wood. So have a look at other pieces. That's another piece over there. We've got another very nice lady over here. Senti, 请问你一天你能做得到多少个？
做多少个？
啊，多少个？对。
这种是吧？
哎，多少个？
你说1个小时做5条左右吧。
5个。
1个小时做5个左右。
5个左右，所以一天呢？左右。
一天，这还没，应该有。
一天是5个，10个小时一天，是吧
9个半。
9个8个，所以说大概是，so 80多个，40个啊。
so 40嘛，1个小时做5个，5、8、40。
啊，40啊，一天40-50左右，是吗？
那这8个小时算的话，就是40个左右。
啊，40。So in one day she's able to handcraft roughly 40 of these. Look, it's a patient. Something that I wouldn't have the patience to do myself. I'd go crazy. But look at this, the patience that it takes to do this sort of job, and then what you get in terms of quality in your house when you buy this furniture. So look at the next. Have a look at this other piece over there. Piece over there. And again, it takes great care of handcrafting. Look.帅哥，请问你一天大概会做到多少个？
这个大概做8个左右。
8个左右，一天8个左右这种的是吧？8个左右。So in one day, this gentleman can actually do 8 of these. It's actually hand carving 8 of these species. 8 of these species in one day. So 一天8个是吧？一天8个是吧？ So 8 of these. So you know what sort of quality you get. Let's have a look at this particular part of the processing. So when it comes, at the moment, this particular 2 gentlemen here, look at them. They're looking after this particular piece, and what they have to do is make this particular decoration there to that piece over there, as you see, which is actually completely, well, it's got nothing. They're handcrafting this, as you see. They're handcrafting this. Look how many tools they've got over there. 请问对不起麻烦你，一天你能做得到多少个？
这个？一天60-70个吧，这样。
60-70. Oh, so in one day, this gentleman can actually do between 60 to 70 of these. Let's have a look at the rest. Got this particular. Let's have a look. So these are the various pieces that we've got. We're going to have a look at this. Let's have a look at what this gentleman is doing. 我在拍视频啊，想你做什么的啊？ So we're actually starting from zero at the moment. Starting from zero. Let's have a look. Starting from zero. Gonna follow this gentleman for 1 minute or 2 and see where it goes. quite similar to what we've seen over there. Like it's taking shape. And I am only guessing it's actually doing the same shape in sets of 5 in order to be as efficient as possible. Obviously, we're talking about a human here, not a machine, so we've got to be as efficient as possible. That's one of the tricks, to be efficient. And then this part is going to be then later on, this is not the finished product, it's going to be then sanded again and made even more beautiful. But we've got an idea. 帅哥，对不起麻烦。你一天能做到多少个？一天能做得到多少个这种的？五六十多了啊。So in 70多。So 五六十。So in one day you can do between 50 to 60 of these. It's actually 跟那个一样的是吗？跟那个一样的是吗？ So it's actually, I think what's going on here is that they've got they're working on a big order, so they've got to actually get rid of all these pieces here to manufacture a particular type of furniture, which they've got to work on a time schedule to get done. So they've got so got this gentleman plus another 2 people there. One over there, I'll just show you with us. That gentleman there, that gentleman over there, all working on this particular piece and making the same craft. So 3 people at the moment making the same craft in order to get it done. So we're gonna have a look at the 3rd floor. We're gonna look at the 3rd floor. So this is the packing there. That's the management taking care of the packaging and so on and whatnot. The map? Oh, okay. So that's another piece of furniture over here, which is quite interesting. Look, this is the wooden frame, and this is marble on top of it. So you can actually imagine the sort of quality that we're handling, where this particular type of furniture is actually going. So look at the marble in there. That's the frame over there. And the marble, which is there, is going to sit on just right on top of it. Just right on top of it. And that's the end product over there. Okay. Sì, dove ci va a fare? We're gonna go to the 3rd floor. This particular cameraman, I'm just gonna get a new cameraman. This cameraman is a very. This cameraman here is a very low wage one. I think I'm gonna get another one. So I'm just gonna go upstairs. So actually the 2nd floor. I do apologize. This is the 2nd floor. And not only short, but not very highly skilled cameraman. So that's the frame over here. So in particular, this is quite interesting because what you've seen so far is the frames without the paint on. These have been painted on, and what we're seeing here, this particular gentleman here, look, he's very nice gentleman there, is placing the fabric there that is gonna where the pillows are gonna sit on top of. It's all handmade. Look. Very hard. Yes, that's it. So he does that. At the moment, this gentleman here, he only does this job because he knows how to do it, so it's going to be as efficient as possible at this particular job. Okay, so he's got this, I think he's still got 2 of them, and is only taking care of this job. So he started doing this in the afternoon. At the moment is 4 the afternoon. So within a couple of hours he managed to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and still got 1 and 2 left. So you can see it's only doing this particular job. So we're gonna go and have a look at the rest. Yeah. So this is, let's see this. It's very likely it's been doing that as well. It's been doing the same person has been doing that as well, because he knows how to do it, so he only does that. Gonna go into other parts of the processing. So you see there's a lot that goes into this particular type of furniture. There's the frame, that's that particular fabric, there's this particular other process, which is all handmade. Look, all handmade, and look. So look at this. This is a very good example. Part of the frame. We've got the sponge. Another part of, look. It's not only the sponge. There is this particular type of fabric to make it even more comfortable, and then there's the end finished fabric on top of it. So this furniture is made of different parts of several different parts of bits and pieces and bobs, as you can see, which is not easy. It's all handmade. There's no machines that at the moment can do this particular type of job. Look.我请问有这种的有机器人会做这种的工作吗？
没有。没有。
So there's no, unfortunately, so far there's no any robots that can do this sort of job. Look, it's got to be handcrafted. Look at the attention of detail. Look. Let's get the attention to the detail, the handcrafting. Look at my bolt patch as well. Anyway, let's go over there. So you see another piece of furniture over there. So this all changes. This all changes according to what they've got to do at the time. Look at this particular type of furniture over here, which is very, very interesting. Look, there's this part that makes it softer, and is actually placed here. Look, okay, that's almost finished over there. Beautiful. Oh look. Let's put another part of the manufacturing there. Look. 这是皮吗？this is fabric. This is fabric in there. Another type of furniture. That's another chair there. We're going to look at, as part of the assembly line, this particular lady, this particular lady is in charge of taking the shapes of the fabric, and then she's going to cut it. So this got the templates there. Look, there's a template over there that she's handling. Look, here's a template, and she's going to draw it on the template. Look, this is quite interesting. So put the template on. And then it's going to draw over it. And after it's done that, then she's going to start the cutting. And again, it's done manually. Okay, it's going to go there. This cameraman is going to get another job very soon. Oh, quality check. So the cameraman is saying that this is quality check. 在看质量是吗？ So it's quality checking of this particular, because apparently there's been complaints of this particular part of the furniture. Because the distance, if you can see the distance between these buttons, it's got to be pretty much quite constant. one of the problems of handcrafting these things is that humans are not as good as making a perfect distance between one another. So this is part of the project. So 你现在在看这个是吗？这个长度是多少？从这里到这里是吗？
对对对。
因为这个长度，这个长度要
保持一致。
要什么？
要保持一样。
要是一样的。如果不是一样的话怎么办？
要反掉。
要拔掉，然后发新的是吧？
对。
Oh, so this particular gentleman here, what he's doing is actually making sure that the distance between each one of them is round about the same. And if there's a discrepancy, what he's going to do is going to take him off and put it back in to make sure that the distance is the same. 是。还有吗？还有其他的吗？你看质量的时候在看什么？
看整体的效果啊。看整体的效果，还有这些线条直不直啊？顺的。
So what is also looking at is looking at the fabric here, at these particular lines, if they're actually. And also at how soft this part is. 还有吗？
基本上都是差不多这些。
那你也在看这个吗？如果基本上这里没问题是吧？
这里学了一点。
可以啊。
我们要做的很清晰，做的就一点点都不行。我们做到这一点点，这里缺的标签是不行。
Okay. So look, this is an example. This is an example. What here is identified is this particular dent, which they're gonna need to fix because this is a high-end quality product. So there's gotta be, although it's handmade, it's gotta be perfect. So this particular gentleman here is looking at the whole furniture and looking at finding faults within the furniture itself. So this is his job. He's the fault finder of the furniture. So he looks at everything and it tries to find faults, because if he doesn't find it, then the customer finds it and it's a big problem. So he's got to make sure that all the faults are found in here, still within the factory. So he's going to find the faults, point them out, leave a mark over there so they know where to rectify it. Sì, that's it. Just gonna go. This is another beautiful piece of furniture. Look at this. Look at this.但是这个还没做好是吧？
还没开打针。
So it's not finished yet. I've still got to finish off this particular bit. But you can see the quality. Look at the quality. It's absolutely amazing. And this is all leather. This is leather over here. 这个是皮是吧？这是真的是皮啊！哇，真皮啊！ This is real leather. Look, this is real leather, and this is fabric. Look at this. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at what we've got here. It's absolutely amazing. Look. All handcrafted, from the wood that you've seen downstairs to this. You can actually see the processes. Let's have a look. Needs a lot. One needs lots of patience to do this job. Obviously not my job, neither the cameraman's job. This job over there. Look, it's absolutely amazing. And yes, and this is the leather, the various type of leather that they buy in order to make the furniture. So, and that's the wood frame. Once it's painted, there's the other piece of furniture over there, right? And we're gonna have a look at the duck feather. Duck feather. That's still going. So I think there's nobody at the duck feathering thing, but we're gonna have a look at the duck feather. 我觉得应该是从这边走吧，这样的。So duck feather. Have a look at the duck feather. So there's a part of the furniture where they use real duck feather, and that's there. And they pack it and they make it into there. Okay. So it's hand-handled. So I can imagine the quality that goes into this furniture. Okay. So is another part of it. So we are on the second floor, and we're gonna go to the third floor, and that's the sponges part of the furniture. Have a look. Sponges, 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 more sponges, sponges, and third floor. Let's go. We go up the stairs. Okay. You can see the scenery. This is again a bit of furniture being already packed up for leaving the factory over here. And the painting process, I don't know whether I can touch it. Yeah, I can touch it, it's fine, yeah. That's the furniture there, okay? And this is the part where it's gonna be painted. Yeah, let's have a look. Let's see whether it's not painted there. 哎，帅哥你好，还没喷呢是吧？还没喷啊。So this is the part where it's not painted yet. It's ready. He's getting it ready to be painted. Okay, this gentleman's getting it ready to be painted. So look what he does. Đây trên xả是吧？你猜什么？你猜什么？
这个他们没打好嘛，都漏油了嘛。
啊。哦，这个是这个不好是吧？
完了就带出来让他们返工了。
哦 ，so it's quality check as well. It's quality check as well. So it's making sure. 这个从哪里来的？这个？
这个是漏油了嘛？
哦，绿油的啊。This is the glue. Basically the glue. It's the glue. It's the glue, yeah. So then, this is where it's once it's quality checked, it's getting painted over here. At the moment, there's nobody here. So this is where it gets painted. If you're actually, if you're here,
那拿这个做了，这个做了怎么样？还是拿着？
handmade.
eh?
They are used handmade.
啊，对。So what we're gonna see is how 音乐也可以啊，连载没问题，没问题。
这个打的稍微累。
So it's actually been sprayed, yeah.哎，连仔，这个不是特别明白，为什么之前是那个颜色，现在是黑色啊？
这个，
哎，
这个打出来就成这个样了。
哦，但是为什么先是这个颜色，现在放这个？
这个是喷那个主油，要喷一层黄的，然后才打成这个样子。
哦，明白。好。So basically, there's a mixture.
哦，对。
So basically, there's a mixture of colors there. In order to get that end color there, they need to get the golden first, painted with the golden first, and then the black. Right. If you're here, actually, you can smell it. You can really smell it. Looks like it's coming to the color that you're talking about there at the bottom. And this process is handmade. Look. 啊，以后再烤是吧？啊，3次。So it's gonna do it. 啊，所以你再喷以后再放这里再烤，然后再喷。再烤是吧？哪里烤啊？
放在那里，然后再把它盖住。
放那里多长时间呢？他不知道，你不知道。这个 this cameraman is very doesn't know this cameraman doesn't know anything at all. So you can ask the gentleman. 连仔，那你喷好了之后，你放哪里了？你放？
我放那里。
然后还有喷了吗？你喷3次了是吧？
再3次。
哦。
喷3次。
哦。那放那里多久了？
那个就打好了。
但是每次你要放那里，你放多久了以后才可以喷1次了？
它干了嘛？这样子打好了，再喷1层油，然后拿到外面去，然后再干了，再磨好，再丢一下，再打一次，然后才搞面油。
可以。所以说但是我在问你，要弄多久可以喷1次了？
这个啊？要弄多久啊？
多久？
这个
大概多久了？
几分钟就干了。
1分钟啊
？1分钟
？1分钟啊
？15分钟这样。
15分钟。所以15分钟。So he's saying that once he's finished, wait for 5 to 10 minutes. 4 to 5 minutes to repaint it again in order to get that color at the bottom. There.
这是antique color。Antique modern house like.
So what the cameraman is saying is this is an antique, okay? Antique color. This is what the cameraman is saying. Antique
这个不
color.
是打好吧？
不用，打好。
就打个样而已是吧？
打一下对，你拿过去一下，等下怎么过来可以第2道。
再借1道是吧？再拿过去再借1道。怎么样？那我拿出去了。完了，等下这个抹掉了，这个不值了。
应该不用了。
不用，我们去到那边。
对。Yeah. So let's have a look at this. This is not painted yet. This is not painted yet. 还没喷了是吧？没有，喷了没有？
没有，这是最下面最开始的颜色。
所以喷了1次了是吧？So this is another part of the painting process. Look. Been sprayed over there, yeah. Then we're gonna go again.
这个喷我还用那个跟贴。贴在地板上。
Okay, 那这个是什么？还没喷呢是吧？So it hasn't been painted yet. 这里在干嘛呢？这边在干嘛？
打磨。
打磨什么意思？
打磨就是用那个砂纸，把这个刚才那里纸张啊，纸张上来就要开始用这个砂纸把它光滑，把这草花还有这些不好的用来铺。
OK。
铺完之后在那里上。
在哪里？但是这边没有是吗？这边没什么吗？
这边是空气的。
是什么？
这边是水呀、空气啊，给它留一下。
有什么用啊？这个位置啊？
那个水呀、因为他们打这些灰尘很大，那洗把那灰尘洗的。
所以那个没有用啊？
有用啊，
有什么用啊？
吸那个灰尘的。所以我们做环保为什么要做这些？
哎，但是这边没有什么事在做，是吧？
没有，到时候我这还要这里还要去，我还要改，我要在这里还要去。
Ah, 以后再起啊？哦。So at the moment that is not, it's actually not used.
原来
Then
这
they're
里
gonna
喷
then
油。
then they're gonna actually reclose it and then have it as a painting thing. But this in this here, what was I've just been explained by the cameraman over here. I've been explained that what this lady is doing there is actually inspecting the bare wood for any imperfections, and if she finds any imperfections, she fixes it. She actually pointed out some imperfections that she fixed, but I can't really find them again. Oh, that's there here one. Look, that's how it's been fixed. That's an imperfection that she's found, and she's fixed here. Look, there. Yeah, that's one. So this lady there is looking at the imperfections. So look at this lady stood here.
在打楼用这样，把它打花，打尾巴，
Oh.
做好了用土。
So, and this lady is doing the same thing. Is actually looking at imperfections, fixing it. That's just been fixed there. So, attention to detail. Again, real wood and attention to detail. Attention to detail. Yeah. So we're going to go and have a look at that painting process again. So this is where the painting takes place. So if you remember, that was look, just a minute ago that gentleman was painting the furniture is actually finished. A minute ago. I'm going to go back. That furniture there. No, I do apologize. Just there. Oh, it was actually painting there.
这个是看完的话再贴铅箔，
金箔是什么东西啊？
然后这个告诉你是深色的一片片的。
啊。Been.
看完这个颜色。
Okay. So that's the painting here. I'm gonna go to the last process again. Oh, it's all right.
这个他上次就是盖了那个泥王，然后打了它就会裂。
我不行，做不到。
这个也现在都不能做。
Okay, good. So it's
现在人家会说我没什么找他让我来检查这边给他们。
great. Okay. So we've seen the lot. So basically, you've seen that. So we've seen the lot and. So we've seen the lot, and hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, please get in touch with us.